Hello, and welcome to Havoc Wargaming, dedicated to bringing you the uncommon. For those of you who haven't met me, my name is Ron, and today we're going to do an unboxing video of the Crooked Dice Kickstarter Argonauts for 7TV Spyfy. So let's get started. I just received my package from a Kickstarter by Crooked Dice that I've participated in, which is for their 7TV Spyfy game, Argonauts. That's one of the villainous casts in that game. A cast that, in fact, I've been starting to build on my own right. So this helps get me additional characters and support for that cast. So let's go ahead and see what I got on the building table. So here's our package from Crooked Dice. This is the same materials that would have come in one of the levels of the Kickstarter with a couple add-ons. I say that because I didn't actually get to participate in the Kickstarter. I'm calling this the Kickstarter, but I actually did the pre-buy following it. Oddly enough, I wasn't informed of the Kickstarter in time to participate in it. And I say oddly because I've done many Kickstarters with Crooked Dice, so I'm not sure how I didn't get notified. I've been notified multiple times for the new Orc one. So I participated directly after. I don't remember everything that's in here, but this is the Argonauts Kickstarter. That the Argonauts are one of the groups of villains for 7TV Spyfy. I'm a big fan of that game. It's the 7TV game I play the most. And I just happen to be building and expanding my forces. I've been playing Shiva as my villains for a long time now, and I'm expanding into the other two right now. So I had a lot of the previous figures. The real problem was the tripod, which should be in here. So what we're going to do is go ahead and open up this package and see what we got. See all what's in here. I fully admit that I do know the tripod's in here. I don't remember all that came with the basic level I was at. And I'm not sure what other add-ons I may have purchased. So we'll see, find out. All right, how does this work? Why am I that concerned? Okay, I think it's here. I think this is what I'm looking for. Yeah, oh yeah. This is it. We're almost there. This man's a professional. Don't try this at home. All right. Now let's see what we've got. Got a thank you notice. Thank you for shopping. It's basically an advertisement for games they already offer, Spyfy Apocalypse Pulp, and their upcoming game due out next year, which is Fantasy. Here is my, I'm order 191. Here's my order. I'm not going to look at that now and ruin my surprise. All right. So what do we have? First thing, these are the profile cards. These will be the various individual characters that come. So there's a description of the cast itself and how to create one. There's Ulysses Argo himself. He's the leader, the villainous star of this cast. His bride, Kronos, not sure who that is, Talos, AC, that's basically the Bionic Woman. That's interesting. DC, that makes sense. AC/DC, that's clearly based on the $6 Million Man, but he is a villain in this. The droids, those have been out before. Very good. So glad to have these. That was something I couldn't remember if I was getting or not. That means I'll have the rule book. Actually, I see the rule book already. So that's something else I was really hoping I had got. Again, I couldn't remember what I had ordered, but all right. Okay, I think these were a stretch goal. These are one of the basic, come on, focus on him. These are one of the basic Argonauts. They're very similar to certain robotic aliens in a particular TV show from the late 70s. I already have a bunch of these, but they're also sort of the minions of this force. So having extras is not going to hurt anything. And these are probably the other stretch goals. There's some sort of Centurion fellow version of it. There's a trick. I'm not really sure who all these people are. I think that's the bride I just read about. Come on, focus. Oh well. I might stop doing that. That might be the bride. I don't know. I don't know who these people are, but these are all new, which is why I don't know who they are. These are all new. That's all good. That's stuff I wanted. Expand my villains. Provide a challenge for my Department X. This is the prize. This is the main item that I really wanted. I've been wanting one of these for years. There's one depicted in the original rule book, but it was a custom-made or scratch-built model, or I think it was a kit bash. But this, I'm sure that Carl has sold a ton of these. I've been seeing a bunch of them on the Facebook page. This is the reason to get this package. It is a resin tripod, Ulysses Argo. I don't remember what it's called, but Ulysses Argo travels around in this thing. That is nice. Really clean resin cast too. There's no flash. No, I'm not seeing any bubbles. Maybe a little. No, I think that was. Oops. It's actually a detail, not a flash. This is really nice. I'm so looking forward to putting that together and satisfying the one item I couldn't figure out how to do on my own. And then there's a version of Ulysses Argo himself as a pilot for this. I have already the standard figure, but there's a pilot version of it to pilot his tripod. This is the pledge itself, apparently. I guess I'll go to the rulebook first, or program guide, I should say. Here's the program guide. This is done just like all their other program guides. It is, it's got the picture on the front. There's that tripod, for instance. It'll have a description of their background. It'll give, there's the original version of that I was just referring to. This picture is from the original rulebook. This Medusa thing is neat. I don't know if I have that. And the Archimedes too. Vulcan, I do have that. He was in there. I just saw him. That's the other thing that was very important to me. This and the deck of cards. Previously, I was going to have to make things work out of the basic central casting characters. But now I have characters. I have cards specifically for the Argonauts. These are the. I bought the low-level mix. There was a package that just came with these figures that are here, and there was one that came with a bunch of repeats of figures I already had. So I went with the one I already had. I do. That is that figure I was just talking about. Here's the mechanical cowboy fellow I just read about. This looks like it's Archimedes. So a lot of the ones I saw in the book that looked really intriguing to me seem to be in my Kickstarter. So again, I'm a happy camper. These are neat. I don't know what these are at all. They look like some kind of little jetpack ladies. They got a little jetpack on their back end. But weird, spiky hands. Those are neat. Don't know what those are yet, but we'll figure it all out. Okay, put those back in. That in. All of the castings are up to the usual quality of Crooked Dice. Ah, yes, these are the new robot figures. I saw these. I didn't know I was getting them. But I really like these. They're sort of Greek armed robots. That fits with the whole Greek theme. For those of you who are not familiar with the Argonauts, Ulysses Argos himself is, I believe, is supposed to be Greek, and he's gone with that Argonaut name. The big Argonauts all look like Greek fighters. They're well, here you can see. Here's the one on the cover of the book here. That's one of the bigger ones, and you can see how he looks very Grecian in his basic setup. So that's everything that came in this set, my add-ons and my Kickstarter. Very, very happy. Really looking forward to playing with this and getting it together, painting up the rest of the figures I already have for this this organization. Very, very glad to have this here. Didn't actually expect it so quick. And there you have it, my Kickstarter for the Crooked Dice Kickstarter Argonauts for 7TV Spyfy. In the end, all very, like is always the case with Crooked Dice, some excellent sculpts. I'm really impressed with the tripod, which was one of the things I most wanted out of that Kickstarter. Very glad to get that. Can't wait to get it together. Can't wait to get this new cast onto my my table. If you've enjoyed this video or have any questions, or you've received some of these figures in this Kickstarter yourself and would like to make comments about that, please do in the comments down below. Any suggestions for information or content you'd like to see presented here on Cry Havoc Wargaming, please put that down in the comments well below. If you've enjoyed this video or have found it useful, please hit like. And if you'd like to continue to get notifications for further videos that will help you learn how to better use your time and your money in your wargaming hobby, then please hit subscribe. Until next time, cheers.